There we go. Where are you going? Oh, you're already going there. So let's siege Narva. Why not? Again, they are not really spending their like oh, actually their manpower has gone down, hasn't it? No, just a little bit. I'm able to ignore their armies because I have so many troops around. I can just siege them up until the point where they can't actually create any more armies. Also, Ottomans, what are you doing? It's beautiful. This is just beautiful. Come on. It will give me everything. 35% overextension. A little bit of money. Thank you. I can manage that. Take them. We can take the forts before they activate them. That would just be amazing. They might not have the money to activate them. Such a small country has no business having forts. Just racing through Poland. I mean, this war was declared a year ago. And look at Poland now. Land force limit. Come on. Yeah, I'm taking it. So I really want to get to this +5% discipline. And morale recovery is nice as well, especially since we have a ton of morale usually. Might have something to do with our high piety, that we essentially keep the entire game. I mean, low piety is nice for certain things, but I just really think that high piety pays off a lot better when it comes to at least for world conquest. Thank you, vassal. Let's put a siege stack there, why not? Us coming in force. I'll just reinforce real quickly as well. Maybe we can follow them once they're out. Out they will. Well, that siege will be done very quickly. The charming army falling to shambles right here. Still they're fighting back, killing thousands. Now that just a few cannons are left on the battlefield, they had to rout. It'd be really great if you could actually pick up enemy cannons. I'm not sure where they're going. But I certainly will predict the path and follow it. Maybe they just stop in Memo. That would be beautiful. Maybe they'll go all the way up here, which then, well, I have some troops. They might be able to take them out. Come on. Just a little bit more. I just want to get everything. Hello there, Hunter. Well, I just put it there because NoOne was already taken. Also, it's just before Common Era. Just a little denomination, because I'm very ancient, you know. Who needs prestige? Figure out if there's anything that's not an East India man. No, looks like they're all East India men, so otherwise I could upgrade it anyways, yeah. So stack wipe, maybe? A couple more days. Why are they not losing any morale? They're losing 0.03. Just a little morale damage. Come on. And they're out of stack wipe territory. Maybe not. No, they're out of stack wipe territory. I bet they're going to thermal. I almost want to bet that they go there because it's their own province. It's not besieged. It's essentially their one last hope right there. Because they do not realize that they don't have any hope anymore. Boom. Was not, but still, their army vanished now. We can carpet siege however we want. Man, I need to reinforce my armies. I have 21,000. I see that I need more manpower. Still have some crappy provinces that I can squeeze a bit of manpower out of. So why not? A bunch of them are not even all that crappy. Frank, there was even a good one left. I feel like I'm recruiting in India. Like a true colonial power. Make them fight for our nation. Just a couple more. Ah, screw it. Still better than nothing. I hope that I'll start gaining more troops than I'm losing. Because this is fairly frustrating. Also, we haven't taken a look at our ledger in a long time. Especially the religion comparison. Oh yeah! Take that Catholicism. That's a good difference. Also Ansbach, who are your allies? Hanover and the Palatinate? Ooh. Oh, Nuremberg, I guess. You are a good target. Great target. In fact. On the other hand, the Emperor is always able to call on his allies. And I actually see that he is allied to Spain. That's no fun. Go. More overextension and more excitement. Come on, still needs a little bit. I still have like 38 overextension that I can use, and no, the sieges aren't done yet. Maybe we'll get some little guys spawning out here. Switzerland might be one of the best nations to attack. Or maybe Naples, because I did leave them a little bit of land. But they have no allies. Okay then. Let's put those poor guys out of their misery. Except, of course, that Mexico will probably defend them, won't they? They won't? Are you not a Catholic nation? Yes, you are. Does the defender of the faith not care about his fellow Catholics? What if I declare on Catholic over here? Interesting. It's very interesting. Does he only care about the Catholic nations that are? Now that opens up a lot of possibilities. On the other hand, ooh, Austria, no. That Spain alliance will be a pain. Not that it would be impossible, it would just be a pain in the bum. Rein in the loss of troops just a little bit. Excellent. Oh no. We're all going the same way. Was the castle sieged? Yes, it's no castle. Do need to siege the castles up here though. They are luckily only castles. Great. Hanover will be ready for peace. The Ottomans can get some territory too. Convert. Let's see. So I can turn them into a one province minor. That will, however, be 43 overextension, which we cannot quite afford. So the only reasonable solution is to put a little bit more overextension towards my vassal. Is that way I can piece them out right now? 100%, plenty of money. And the hate of all of Europe. Tasty. How bad is your unrest? You do have quite a bit of war exhaustion. Where is the overextension though? Either way, I can comfortably turn all of this into cores. And Saxony will just have to wait a little bit. Good, they start their first 2 cores. They do still have quite a way to go though. Lüneburg. Okay. Sadly that 9 overextension will stay till after I've pieced out Saxony. Oh, come on. Show me that unrest. Overextension 1.553. Okay, that's not that bad. It's not bad at all. What? Oh, okay, never mind. They're forming troops, so that's why. That's why they are such strange numbers. For the Ottomans, for the Ottomans will get all of their cores back. And some. Do need to siege this one. Ooh, they have claims on there. So coring will be a little bit easier. And you also another Pantheon core. Province. Yes, you are. How dare I take the core from my vassal away? Core. Not core, but you are also a core. And there are 2 more cores over here. I don't have them sieged yet, of course. Naturally. do wonder how much can I get directly out of Poland. Quite a bit, it seems. I'll be taking some land myself, but I think maybe Muscovy wants some as well. Frankly, maybe Muscovy wants a decent bit of coast so they can have their own navy. In fact, I'll just close off the Baltic from Poland. That will be a goal of this war, and it will be beautiful. There are a couple of claims. Also can unite all of my northern land here. Well, all of it, not quite. Austria, that stupid emperor. Really annoying, but at least there are some claims. So I really want to give them their claims. Waiting for some of this overextension to run its course. Before we peace out Saxony. I would like to take at least this for myself. Maybe that for my vassal. And then I almost can't afford not to take Bamberg because it fits so nicely. Well, returned them to their original size almost. Maybe something along those lines, actually. I will be trying to peace out Ming before I peace out Shun. For one reason, maybe Shun will still be able to call in Ming. So actually I'm just going to wait. Actually, then I can only get 109. I'm going to wait on this piece for a while. Still have time. There's no rush. Similarly with Poland, there's no rush to piece them out. I do like the idea of taking no overextension from Poland though. We are still losing some manpower, but not a lot. Should be gaining it again within a month or so. We're still moving around a massive amount of troops though. That is bad. Come on, Prague. Fall. Can also not peace out Poland until Bohemia is ours. Well, it's at the end of the game, so I guess it's a fairly usual size for the Ottomans. It's not a world conquest yet, so... Maybe you have to reload. Why would I ever play on a slow speed? So you can keep like an eye on everything, but to be fair, I can move up to speed again. Also because endgame the frame rate drops horribly if you go faster. Oh, come on, not a hand. End of the revolution, okay. Okay, Canada, non-revolutionary Canada. Really? I mean, sometimes it's necessary. If I'm in a huge war, I'm damn well play on speed 1. What? Whose army is that? Oh, I know whose army that is. What a lol. Got a next. Good. It can happen sometimes. I don't get any of that dynamic downscaling or anything like that on Twitch, so... So maybe sometimes the stream can crap out, but it should be fairly stable. So I've not dropped a single frame today. Well, I almost never play multiplayer because I never find a stable group that doesn't just fall apart. If you can recommend any, I would gladly join at one point. Even if we have very fast wars, but then it's a handicap for everyone. And you probably don't get to this size in multiplayer usually. I could try. The Urites have a fairly decent. I must be warning you, I might be streaming if I'm playing with you guys. From when to when do you guys play, usually? Gain the cores. Now let's see how much we can take now. So we could take a total of about 43%. We might be able to do a deal where we take 43% from Saxony. Especially if it's truly starting to get those cores in. "43% overextension exactly. How wonderful. That is just great. Love it. Now I know how I want to piece up Poland. I know how I want to piece up... Oh, I can just piece out Prussia now, I guess. Because it just goes to my vassal and it's their core, so there's no problem at all. You mean all three? 1, 2, and number 3. Yes, because money is not a problem at this stage of the game. And I had a lot of money very early on, so I just, you know, built them as early as I could and just never paid any points. The channels are very easy to build. And if you ever get those delay events, just let them delay it. There's no point in spending your precious points. Well, I am getting a shit ton of money, despite having an army over 2 million. I mean, come on. Who has an army that's over 2 million? Well, I do, I guess. Oh, shit. Well, that's a couple of points gone. Magdeburg. How about no Magdeburg? You're not having a missionary working. The diplomat mode? Looking fairly standard. Couple of colonies going still. The other pants will come back soon to power. The other pants were ripped apart by rebels. It was hilarious. There were literally like 3 million rebels in that little area here. They were running around with stacks of 400,000. It was just mind-blowing because there was a 300,000 stack there, 200,000 there, another 100,000 there, 90,000 here, 400,000 there. It was just insane. I've never seen so many rebels spawn from such a small place. Well, national rebels. Because I overextended them too much. There goes the Ottomans, and they had all of this territory, that was their core land, and then I gave them some land here. And that just overextended them so much. They had a over plus 20 revolt risk in some of their provinces, with the recent uprising modifier of -20. So they were just constantly spewing out rebels. You know how national rebels would spawn and then a couple of months later the same national rebels would spawn again and would spawn again and would spawn again. So you can see how that would get out of hand, because they just keep on spawning. Since the modifier doesn't stack. It was absolutely... I mean, it was horrendous, but it was also kind of just hilarious. Because there were more troops here than anywhere else in the world. I want to have that kind of power. Now let's see. I think we'll give some more to Russia. Mother Russia must grow. They can connect their land down here. I really don't want to take anything from Poland myself, because the land doesn't really help me in terms of trade, and it doesn't really, well, I can't really use it that well, just, and I need to core other stuff. Yeah, it's all being cored now. Very nice. Go away. $15,000 each month. Very nice. Very, very nice. Where else did I send those? Oh, over here. That's where he is. Let's see if I can get another colony going somewhere. And most of the world is taken now. There's only very few places that aren't colonized yet. One of them being up here. So maybe we just take those poor guys. They probably haven't even westernized yet. No, they're still Asian or Chinese. Yes, seems a bit overkill. Sure, but they're 20 stacks. They're beautiful. They're standard. That way I can just keep on combining and ripping them apart and combining and just have nice, standardized, beautiful armies. Who's closest to me in score? I don't know, probably France or something. I never look at the score. Yeah, France. France is actually not that far behind. And Spain is catching up on France, so... the usual, I guess. But still, I just love seeing this. 2,100,000. 2,100,000. They're just a little bit outnumbered whenever they try to fight me. So I won't give them too much more over here. Maybe a little part of Bohemia that I can link up their lands. That would be 3 provinces for them. Sure, why not? I'll take one. Well, for the last couple of years I was preoccupied with some bad wars. Like one of them in the HRE where I was stuck there for so long because I just didn't have a big enough force around. Well, I guess so, because even Iberia is just touched a little bit. 2 provinces. So if I'm hearing you right, you're saying that I should use all of my transports and invade Great Britain. Is that correct? So go away. I don't want any of those one ship too many things. They're perfectly sized for the perfect armies over here. Just no problems. To be fair, they're not perfect, but they're pretty good ratio. I've yet to see the very best ratio for armies. I mean, they're doing war and stuff. To be fair, that could be quite fun. Louisiana, Canada. Wait, what? Louisiana? Where's Louisiana? Oh, right here. The entirety of the New World is just free. The only colonies left, my own. And hey, look! Ottoman actually got their land. Interesting, they won a war over here for me. I don't think I can get a coalition anymore. Let me show you my aggressive expansion map mode. I really don't think that the AI will actually join a coalition against me ever again. It's just, yeah. They don't get into a coalition against a guy that has 2 million men at his hand. Not in this game. There's just not enough time. I don't even need to truce break. I could just go to another war. I think you're a bad influence on this channel. Who would ever truce break? That's just awful. Come on. We are civilized people here. Now that I can try. Finish off Europe? Sure. So Mexico is only allied to Spain. Which, I mean, Spain has some land that I would like. Not a ton, but some. Like down here. How many people do you have left, Spain? 80,000. What about navies? I can find your navy and destroy it. I mean, the Oirat are amazing. Though you know what nation that really got stronger? Poland. Because they still have their Poland-Lithuania thing, and they can westernize like right away. If you take Danzig, you actually have the decision to westernize. Like you can just click a button and you westernized. Danzig with no separatism in your country and admin tech 10. That's just so cheap. Maybe I should try a horde conquest. Yeah, it's Iron Man. They're just Cordis? Oh no, I just converted. Okay. Derp de derp de derp. Oh yeah, I'm fighting a war over here, that's right. Almost forgot. How much longer could you take? Oh, I'll just wait and peace out Ming. Because Ming will give me a lot. Actually, I have a better idea. I will peace out Ming and create a vassal state over here. That would be a nice lot of land. Yep. Poland can do that. Poland is great for world conquest. But it's not the only one. Spain is great for world conquest. And even Muscovy could be great for world conquest as long as you get to destroy Poland, Lithuania. That's really your biggest hurdle as Muscovy. If you don't have them, then the world is your oyster. Also, we just got confirmation that we can peace out here. So did they finish their course yet? No, but they started another one. Actually, two more. So let's give them a bit more land. Really annoying. Oh crap, I'm at war with Switzerland, that's right. So I'll have to peace out Switzerland as well at the same time as Ming. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Especially since they have 2 more forts. Oh well. I mean, since people have made Ryuko world conquest nation, everybody can be a world conquest nation, really. I do not have enough Diplo, really. Just 1 more month. 1 more. I spent a shit ton of time just to get those 2 forts sieged. Very annoying. I'll peace out for that. Oh no. No. We can't peace out for that now. So let's just spend a few points. Might as well probably up the unrest of my vassal quite a bit. Maybe next month though. That's very nice land you have there, Poland. The best thing is I take no overextension for it. No need to speed up the Swiss war. Any siege generals? Yes, I do. Good. So Poland, where are you allied to? Hamburg, Hanover, and Bohemia. Sadly, I have to go to war with the Empire first. Flanders and Poland, interesting. I'll show you right away what ideas I have. No, I didn't. I should have dismantled the HRE a long time ago, but it's so late I don't care anymore. So who would actually help them? Spain will be in on this war. So will Aachen and have the empire. Maybe soon. First I need to finish this war against Switzerland. It has to be finished. Because I really want to peace out Ming in a big way. Also the ideas. Almost forgot to show. I took administrative ideas, mainly for the adaptability there. Then influence, of course, because, well, the claim fabrication is actually really useful early on in the game. If you don't take religious, you kind of want this claim fabrication so you can, you know, just fabricate quicker, because sometimes it's even getting just one claim on each country around you can be difficult in time if you do a lot of wars. Because you need another claim always over and over again. And of course for the aggressive expansion impact early in the game, it's just extremely important not to get the big coalition. Now I don't have to care anymore, but early in the game it was important. That one is useless. Unjustified demands is amazing. Humanist, I love it. The next game I'm going for a religious game. I don't usually do, but I think that CB is just overly powerful. Also, hey, look at that. I have some troops that do nothing and should probably be moved around. Wonderful. Oh, hey there, Shun. I'll be taking care of your rebels. So I can next you. Whose troops are these? Oh, trollolol, come on. No one colonized Greenland? My chance! Wait, where's my current mission? Where is he working? Oh, okay, he's still traveling. It's not that weird. I think the AI is actually starting to, you know, ignore very weak and shitty provinces. Because unless you don't have reach over here, you really don't need Greenland. Like, it's useless. It's absolutely useless land. Maybe I should just declare directly on Austria. There we go. I'll create another client state over here in Asia and absorb most of Ming. Oh, could just have. Oh no, I don't want to piece them out yet. I want to put them into the client state. Make one big client state right here. Which is why this war with Switzerland was actually stupid to declare. Because now I have to siege him up. Actually, I could probably just take his capital right now and let it be at that. You know what? It's fine with me. I just want to be out of this war because then I can declare the next. That is absolutely fine with me. And I'll gladly core these lands. Now let's piece out Ming. Actually, I won't take any of this. I will have to keep at least one of the provinces because it's silk, but still. Oh, what? Ming, you won't accept that yet? No? Oh crap, there's a fort up here? Oh yes, there is. Never mind, I won't take that up there then. It's okay. I can also make myself fat down here. There we go. I'll look right away. And that's a Silk Road achievement. Which you guys can't see because it's in the Steam overlay, but I just got it. There. Oh, you don't actually see the Steam overlay either? Interesting. I thought it captures it. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, it's there. It's actually there. I thought it wasn't. So. Canada is... I think it's English, actually. What's your culture there? Primary culture English, British. USA has primary culture American? No? No. Castilian. And Mexico, I think, is French. Yes, Mexico is French. Most of the New World is independent. Like, there's only very few colonies left. Mine, Breton Columbia is left. Spanish Brazil is left. And New Grenada is left, I guess. The rest all broke free. Well, no, California is also there, so. I know, I feel embarrassed now. I thought it wouldn't pop up. I thought the Steam overlay wouldn't be captured, but apparently it was. So, I feel stupid now. But that's okay. Just like taking all that land is okay. Nasty event from overextension. Well, let's just say... You're just the author China. And map color is always the same for all of my states, as long as I'm the Ottomans. Also the same emblem. And let's see, flag color. Is there any like kind of... Guess you can go with the orange? No. Yellow. Let's go with the yellow. I hope I don't have one that's yellow already. Way too many. I've gotten the Sultan of Rum. I've gotten the 1 million manpower reserve. I have gotten the 1000 provinces one. Let's see what else. I have gotten the Master of India. I already had the Master of Japan one. What else? I think there were some other ones. Oh yeah, I also randomly got that this is a... Now this navy can take on anyone. The achievement for having 7 and up for naval morale, I think. It's kind of hilarious because that achievement is just bad. That's not an achievement at all. Like anybody that just plays to that point apparently just gets it. I just have never actually gotten myself to play like 1780 or something like that. Adding provinces to a nation. Because they can be overextended all they want. That will totally not result in the same disaster that the last one was. I mean, at least they don't have any war exhaustion, so their unrest shouldn't be that bad. Oh god, love it, love it. No, I didn't get that achievement yet. Was it 100 heavy ships? Wasn't it 500? I could get 100 ships, no problem. Well, there, vassal. Have some land. Oh, come on. There, manageable overextension. Now, to declare that next war. I can check just as well. View all the achievements. See, I still have to get to a lot of achievements, and I plan on getting every single achievement eventually. Come on, where is it? It's not that far down, is it? Not at all. It's 500 heavy ships with no loans. Yeah. So, I mean, I could still do it, most likely. I could just reduce the army size. And holy crap, you have rebels, Russia. Why do you have so many rebels? Because I suck. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you suck. Now. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? It's stupid China gone. The other China here. Well, well, well. I think it's time for a war versus the mighty Hamburg. And it will be hilarious because this will cause a chain reaction. A war that you have all been waiting for. Against Austria, Poland, Spain. A ton of colonies. Doesn't say Spain, but there will be Spain. Sure. And they'll probably lose the control of the war right away. Not? Okay, well. Austria's in. Austria should be able to call in his allies. I'll just group up a decent army here to go and say hello to Austria. Poland is also in. Very nice. Who needs a truce break when you can just get them into a war again and again and again? That's the beauty of this game. You just have to find another way to wiggle yourself into war. Head-on truce breaking is just a last resort. Spain should be getting in. Maybe Austria won't call in his allies. That'd be hilarious. Because that would make this war just too easy. More conversions. Also, I have a free merchant, it appears. Now, where would we want that merchant? My luck is a lot better now. Beijing, where could I let you go? When you're already moving down towards my nation now. I really don't need that. But I can move it down from here to Alexandria and then move it up. Might actually give me a little bit more money. And yes, there they are. We have a world war going. Yes, haha. Wonderful. I'll take 2 times standard, thank you. And I know I should be taking up, but I just want to finish off that offensive idea group. Bank Austria for having an army right in Vienna without any protection. Our first goal in this war is get Poland out. Because we don't want them to regain strength, and we want to keep this a one-front war. So if we get them out, I don't have any problems with that. We'll also probably be taking most of it. Assuming the Ottomans are doing a decent job with coring all the land. Also, there are some people like, you know, Saxony, who we were just at war with. Can get them out of the war as well. And poor little Hamburg will eventually give us a 100% war score if it wants or not. Now, it may seem as if a lot of my troops are always idling around, but that's just because I can't actually field all my troops. If I field all my troops, I just lose way too many men due to attrition. Just imagine having 2 million people taking 1% attrition every day. That's just too much. That would be 20,000 just from 1% attrition. So I do have to have at least half my army idling around if I want to do some battles. Bad Austria, bad. Just put in our siege stacks. And let's go and siege up Italy. Little Italy. See the forces? I don't know, I have 1.2 or 1.3 million almost versus 150,000. 240,000 versus 50,000. And I don't know, 800,000 versus 100,000. So good. So good. Love it. Still, at one point I had the goal to unify Islam, and not so much anymore. Took too many provinces that are not convertible. Just too many of them.